Today we're going to be talking about critical and emancipatory theory, and that theory involves reflecting on how social, cultural, and political injustice and how and why it came to exist, and why is it critical for nurses, and just kind of relating it to the article we had for the week.
All right. Our article explores Aboriginal mothers' experiences of accessing healthcare. Specifically, it ties their levels of underemployment, violence, incarceration, poverty, illness, and other economic and political social inequalities that stem directly from post-colonialism and systematic racism. It goes on to link these to maternal struggles Aboriginal mothers face, including significant prenatal health concerns, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, sudden infant death syndrome, and multiple other health issues.
So our article used multiple examples of adverse situations that these mothers experienced to further explore some of the hardships Aboriginal mothers face when seeking out healthcare. The article explained a situation in which a mother in labor was being told by a young provider not to scream and to keep quiet. So there was no other description in this that there was of any other communication between the provider and the patient, such as like why she shouldn't be screaming, what was going on, and she was in an unfamiliar place with people that didn't speak her language during a really difficult time in her life, childbirth, where she was in a really vulnerable position. So it just sort of showed the disparities in how providers tend to treat ethnic women. This is a good example of how there was cultural differences and how it really impacted the healthcare that they received.
And 3.
Okay, so I'm just going to relate this article to my CBSL. So the article has many similar implications when comparing it to the community service that I'm doing at Nixon Elementary. My service learning community is primarily a Hispanic population, and after interacting with this population, I can see some of the similar problems that were discussed in the article with Aboriginal women. My community consists mostly of undocumented Hispanic individuals who carry a deep fear of deportation and are extremely hesitant to seek medical care. In addition, the individuals in the Hermosa community, alike to those in the Aboriginal women discussed in the article, have a hard time advocating healthcare needs within their specific communities.
My site is Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and we are trying to address health issues specific to vulnerable cancers and health disparities regarding financial needs and individuals' lack of understanding about their diagnosis and treatment options. So since a lot of blood cancers are rare and it can be difficult to find educated doctors and research funding, it can kind of be difficult to find access to affordable care.
So to tie everything together, even though this article focuses on the experiences of Aboriginal women becoming mothers in Canada, we can draw many parallels to how the lack of culturally competent care in Canada and in the United States affects the healthcare access, the quality of healthcare, and even the determination to seek healthcare within vulnerable populations. So we already talked about how some of our CBSL sites relate to this article, and we'd love to hear you guys talk about yours in the responding comments. So sound off below in 3, 2, 1, go.
Give the top five, you up. Give it up, you up. Give the top five,
Turn up, baby. Yeah.